Welcome to Prize Fest Live, featuring Amy O'Callahan, Melissa Brannon, Colby Doler, Stephen Knight, Katie Larson, Chris Lyon, Gregory Kallenberg. Streaming live from Prize Fest Studios in downtown Shreveport, it's Prize Fest Live!
Hey, it's Gregory Kallenberg with Prize Fest Live. I'm here with Melissa Brannon.
Hey!
We are here in the Prize Fest Underground studio. Last night there was a zombie stalking around. We are kind of zombies, but we have. It's been a long weekend.
It has. You know what's kind of crazy? I was thinking about.
Yes.
Like, it would maybe be over, but like we have so much to go.
I
think we
know.
have a whole week still. It's so exciting.
It is just. If you think about it, this is day 3 of Prize Fest. We don't end until October 11, and we are going to keep going at this pace the entire time. It does not stop.
I know. It's like your magic dream come true.
I'm super,
you always say you want more, and
about
like
it.
more.
And I will tell you, this is a very interesting time, like you said, Melissa. You know, it makes me think we should make it this long all the time because this has been absolutely awesome. Let's talk about the weekend.
Yes.
There have been so many things that have gone on this weekend.
Yes.
The beautiful thing is a lot of things that we're going to talk about. You can actually go back to Facebook.
Yes.
You can go back to Eventive, and you can revisit, which is pretty amazing. But let's just kind of do a recap. And I know that we have tried to plan this thing out and thinking through what it is and how we're going to unpack everything. Let's start with the demos. You were super busy this weekend.
I was. So let's see. Really, yesterday was a day of demoing for Food Prize. So if you didn't catch it in the morning, I did some brunching. And that is free to anyone. Like, you can literally just go to prizefest.com. You can access it there. I believe it's also living on Facebook and on YouTube. Am I right? So if you missed it, no biggie. You can head over there. It's still there. It was so much fun. And I just, thanks to everyone that like tuned in and like cooked along. We've been seeing pictures and like, well done, like awesome, right?
Well, tell them what it was.
Oh gosh,
because that will make people not. I mean, they will cut a swath. They will run over the people in the grocery line to get to this thing because it was. I mean, I sampled the stuff yesterday on this show. At noon, you came in with the bacon thing, but what did you make?
So we did crustless quiche Lorraine, which is basically just a really delicious egg dish with onions and ham and Gruyere and spinach, and you've got to sneak a little veg in there, right? And then because you had some spinach, you get to have your candied bacon, which is like a sweet and spicy, hot, like I like a little heat with my sweet bacon, and I don't know, I've been told people out there enjoy bacon. Like
it's weird.
I know.
It's a strange thing.
I don't know if I want bacon soap. I've seen that, but like,
that's right.
I'll eat it.
You can't eat it. Right, exactly.
Right.
You know, it's it.
Yeah, and then kind of a little twist on a mimosa with grapefruit juice and like a thyme simple syrup.
Right, and remember that is free. You can go back on Facebook or on Eventive or on YouTube, and you can pick up that demo with Chef Melissa. It's going to blow your mind a little bit. Then there was something a little more exclusive that, again, I think really created something incredibly new as far as the paradigm as to what Prize Fest is, but also the way that people are connecting online through Food Prize.
Right, yeah, and like that was the one that really blew my mind because last night kicked off our very first virtual cook-along, and we kicked it off with Josh Harmon, who, I love her. I mean, just
Josh, hey, Josh. Let's connect.
I know, right?
Yeah.
And what I love about Josh is he, like the other stuff that we have coming up, he's just so passionate, but he's also so willing to share.
Yeah.
And he breaks everything down. And last night, he walked everyone through how to make this incredible gnocchi dish. So not only did you learn how to make your gnocchi, but he did this really awesome play on a sauce. It's a gremolata, which is normally like a little bit of lemon and parsley and garlic, but he took it to like another level. He brought in like a yuzu juice, which is this Japanese citrus, added some like caper and anchovy action. That kind of became the sauce, and then you have beautiful Gulf shrimp. You know, we paired it with a wine, so everyone literally is at home in their respective homes, right?
Yeah.
Cooking along together. We've been getting incredible pictures. If you haven't seen them yet, head over to our Louisiana Food Price Facebook page, and you can see like I was like, will they, won't they? Like, how will it turn? But like, these dishes look great. People are doing these at their home. They're following along. They're cooking along. And Josh, they were having big success.
I kind of hate everyone that got to do it.
I do. Like just a little bit?
I do.
Yeah.
I hated everyone who got to do it. And I'll tell you what was so astounding about it, and it really is a testament to everything that we do here at the Food Price. It was a celebrity chef cook-along. And later in the show, we're going to talk about the other two that are coming up.
Sure, that'd be great.
But while we're still kind of going over some of the amazing things that happened this weekend, in fact, we just finished about an hour ago, maybe an hour and a half ago, we had free Film Prize panels. They were phenomenal. So our mentors, our Film Prize mentors and judges from all over the country convened on Zoom and talked about things like how to be a filmmaker in a pandemic, how to connect with your audience, how to gain investment from people out there so that you can continue doing your work. Again, those are free. You can get them on Inventive. You can get them on Facebook. I believe we also did them on YouTube. Is that correct?
YouTube. They're at the Prize Fest Facebook page. They're on the Film Prize Facebook page. If you go to prizefest.com, just scroll on down. They're accessible there. You know what's really cool about it, Gregory? Like I've never gotten to be a part of like the film really, and it was so neat. I mean, like, but really, it sounds silly, but like to be someone like not in the industry at all. I don't really have any knowledge. I sit here, but like it's really
her ACT scores are amazing. So don't let her like kind of poor mouth her knowledge of anything because she beats my ass in Scrabble every single day.
Not true. Yes. But like Phil, but like truly, like it was really cool. Like it's really amazing to be able to sit in as someone not part of the industry, like and hear like things I don't even think about, like and just to hear those voices, to hear the thought process. Super cool.
Yeah.
You know?
And I would tell you, to your point, Melissa, and it's a really good point to make, is the Prize Foundation does so much with creative entrepreneurism that if you're a creative entrepreneur, if you're a chef, if you're a filmmaker, all of the things they talked about applies to everyone. So I would beat a path to those panels, take a look at them, engage with these mentors and these judges because it was a phenomenal thing to see. And again, something that's super interesting, whether it be the demo or the panels, you can go back and people are time shifting all over the place now. I mean, you know, it's like you see, what's interesting, you'll see like, you know, I think yesterday we had a total of 140 people watching. Today we had over 1,000 people who actually viewed the panels from yesterday. So, you know, again, it's a very interesting way to do a festival.
It's cool. I feel like everything's kind of this tight little window, right? And you have to cherry pick a little bit. Like you cannot literally be in 3 places at once. And I feel like maybe not as much FOMO this festival. I mean, it's really cool.
I love that you love it because again, Melissa's Melissa's in this Food Prize vortex. Chris Lyon's in the Film Prize vortex, and I'm sort of the Dionysian sort of the spirit that gets to go between them. But like, Melissa doesn't get to see a lot of film stuff, and Chris doesn't get to see a lot of food stuff, and to watch us all be able to enjoy it together has been amazing.
Yeah,
like, I will tell you, it's
cool.
been an incredible thing. Also, if you missed it, and again, this is one that you can't go back and see, but last night, Shaun of the Dead, it was phenomenal. It was awesome. We had like a zombie in the studio. We had Chris Lyon who got attacked. It was, Chris Lyon getting attacked, I think was my favorite part.
I mean, yes, I give it a 2 thumbs up.
All right, so before we get into what is coming up this week, this is that moment in time that we get to share with you the Film Prize fun facts. I got to tell you, it is going to blow your mind a little bit because we have never seen numbers like this again. If you're out there and you've just landed here, this is Prize Fest that you're looking at. It is the biggest, boldest, bawdiest film, music, food, fashion festival on the planet. Go to prizefest.com, prizefest.com. Buy your tickets. You get to see 20 short films on the Film Prize side, and you get to help determine our $25,000 winner. So the question is anybody engaging with this? It's an online festival, right? Well, let me tell you what is going on.
This blows my mind. I'm sorry.
You like how that
nice.
slow burn?
I do. I like that little build up there. Very
as
nicely done.
of today, we have over 9,000 views of our short films. 9,000. That's almost double where we were 24 hours ago. That is astounding. So the question is, it's called the Louisiana Film Prize. Are they all from Louisiana? No. There are too many states to name, but I'm going to tell you that it's about 27 states are represented here. As of today, we added Nebraska and Oregon. So our friends up in Nebraska, go Huskers and go Ducks. So Nebraska and Oregon have now joined the mix. As far as countries go, this is super interesting. The Film Prize is now reaching out to viewers in the United States, Canada, England, Ireland, Netherlands, Germany, Holland, Sweden, and we just added Australia. Yes. Put a little shrimp on the Barbie. Right, we can do that.
we can do it.
We could throw some shrimp
Maybe
on the Barbie.
a Foster's
Can you make that happen?
Yeah.
Can you make that happen in the next show?
Done.
We'll have a Barbie
this.
going. And so it's just been amazing. And I got to tell you that you again have until October 11th to see these films. Go on right now, prizefest.com. You got to pick up your tickets. There's a lot going on, man. You can look at the schedule and it will blow your mind a bit. Let's talk a little bit about what is going to happen this week. I know that there's a lot, so just pick out your favorites if you don't mind.
Oh, no pressure. It's
no
like,
pressure.
Who's your
No
favorite
pressure.
kid?
Yeah, that's right. Yes.
Well, I mean, I'd be remiss if I didn't shout out my demos coming up.
Yes.
More cook-alongs, of course. But I'm gonna step outside my food zone. Gosh. Ooh. It really is.
I know, it's
hard.
tough. It's a tough one.
You're gonna make me go first too. I see.
I'm gonna make you go first.
Well, oh gosh. The thing that's cool is like I haven't.
During our rehearsal, she had it. It's easy to change your mind. Yes.
Well, it is, and I think it's just like there's still so much to come. It's almost hard to choose. One thing I think is really cool that I'm very excited about as as a small business owner, a solopreneur, is that we are actually doing an online mini conference this week for Startup Prize, which doesn't maybe during Prize Fest get as much attention, but it's so cool. Like, again, Prize Foundation all is about supporting local entrepreneurs, creative entrepreneurs even broader. And I love the folks that we've brought together for this. I just think it's going to be such an informative, such an interesting topic, talking all about it's called Come and Rebuild It. I guess I should actually name the conference.
Yeah.
But the whole idea of like what this pandemic has done to small business owners, to entrepreneurs, how they've had to pivot, a word like unprecedented. We've thrown around a couple of
That's
times.
right. That's a drinking game here in the office.
It really should be. And I'm really interested, some of these minds that we brought from across the country, to really hear their thoughts and kind of dive into what these businesses can be doing, how they kind of react to this new normal, and how they can really position themselves, because obviously things have changed a lot. And what's cool is, anyone that owns a business and is thinking about how to expand, how to grow, how to sustain themselves during this time, I think would benefit from hanging out and listening along. And, I'm excited about that. I kind of geeked out a little bit on that, but I really am. And also, I'll just take one for now.
We'll take one, because I definitely want to get to these baskets before we jump up. I'm going to tell you that for me, I can only think to Wednesday, because there's so much going on with Fashion Prize on Friday and Music Prize on Saturday. I just kind of snuck those in. But Film Prize Junior is having a big screening on Wednesday.
I love that.
Of course, Colby and Stephen are going to be presenting that, and I just cannot wait for them to do that. Listen, before we jump off this episode of Prize Fest Live. Let's talk a little bit about that demo that you have coming up. I see the basket over there.
Oh.
Bring it on and just tell us what it is and how it's going to work so people understand how
Yes.
cool these demos are.
Okay, you got it.
Here we go.
Yes, okay.
Here we go.
So I brought Tristan's. So we have
This
two.
is Saturday.
This one will be next Saturday. So
Yes.
this is for your Saturday night.
Right.
I know.
I love this.
I know, it's super exciting. So when you purchase a pass for these Celebrity Chef cook-alongs, we've worked with each chef to curate a basket that really supplements the experience. So you're gonna get your hard-to-find ingredients, you're gonna get kitchen tools, a little bit of wine. I know.
Kitchen tools.
Right. And so for Tristan, he's going to be doing a dukkha crusted pork chop, which dukkha is Egyptian spice, and kind of like a curry. Everyone has their own blend. So you're going to learn Tristan's own blend, which is incredible. Look right here. Ooh, I want to like put my hand
That
behind
is
here.
so
I know.
amazing.
I know, right? You know what it makes me think of is like sand art. It's got all
Yes.
these beautiful layers because there's
it's
so many
gorgeous.
ingredients and a lot of spices, nuts,
gorgeous.
chilies.
Oh my
You'll also,
That
I
is
know,
just
right? A little date syrup to go along with your carrots. So you're gonna make a date roasted carrot. Have a little peeler to help you out. If you've never used one of these Y peelers, it sounds silly. It's a peeler that might just change your life. Some herb scissors, because you're gonna be chopping some herbs, and it makes life really easy. Some parchment paper, sounds simple, but this is gonna help you make this dukkha butter. What else? Oh, of course you have your recipe that's gonna walk you along. I mean, your credentials, because
That's right.
I mean,
So you can enter your own demo. I
right,
love that. I love
exactly.
that.
They won't kick you out if you have it on. And then we have a bottle of white burgundy, a bottle of this incredible red blend. Both were selected specifically to pair off the flavors in the dish. And more importantly, you're going to get Tristan Epps walking you through this dish from start to finish. And this man is a wealth of knowledge.
Just a minor chef.
I know, right? I know.
He's
He's
a
only cooked with
minor personality.
Thomas Keller, like no big, like Marcus Samuelson, who, yeah.
that's right. Chop. What? What's chopped?
I know the
What's
taste.
chopped?
I don't
Yes,
even know what
that's
that is. So if you're a super big food person, this is something that like a really special kind of one of a kind experience. And in addition to Tristan on Saturday, we also have Josh Bonay coming in on Thursday this week. Gosh, really is a lot
crazy.
happening.
It's a lot.
So on Thursday night, he's going to be showing you this incredible seared red snapper dish. It's over this kind of dashi based rice. Oh, it sounds so incredible. I can't wait for like sausage and a little bit of andouille and bacon and charred greens and dashi and seared fish and
It's going to be phenomenal.
exactly. And he has his basket too.
Yes. So anyway, you get the idea. The idea is there's a lot going on. Go to prizefest.com, buy a pass, be a part of this. Again, I'm not kidding when I say this is the biggest, boldest, bawdiest film, music, food, fashion, and did I forget one? Whatever it is, it
You'll
is going to
find
be,
it.
it's awesome, right? So I'm telling you, be a part of this, prizefest.com. You ready to do a little Viva La Prize Fest?
Of course, always.
It was a wonderful weekend. Thank you all for being with us. We had a blast with you. Keep watching those films, be a part of these demos, and be the prize. Ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Viva La Prize Fest!